What if I told you that one of the most important parts of Samsung's entire strategy, it isn't a new foldable phone, it's not a fancy TV, it's a simple app. An app that's probably sitting on your phone right now. We're talking about a web browser, and it's quietly becoming the key that unlocks Samsung's entire connected universe.
So let me just ask you this straight up. When you're on your Samsung phone and you need to look something up or you click a link, what's your go-to? Which browser icon do you tap on every single day?
Well, it turns out we're almost perfectly split right down the middle. A recent poll shows that just under half of you are already using Samsung's own browser. The other half, well, you probably haven't even given it a second thought. But this shows it's not some niche app, it is a major player.
And that really brings us to our first point. For so long, Samsung Internet has just been seen as the underdog. That app that just comes with the phone. But the truth is, on mobile, it's been a secret powerhouse all along.
So how does it really stack up against the giant, Google Chrome, on your phone? Well, in a few areas that really matter, it's an absolute beast. First, privacy. It blocks about 40% more trackers than Chrome does, which is huge. It's also way lighter, using 20 to 30% less RAM. That means your phone just feels faster. And unlike Chrome, you can actually move the buttons around and customize the whole layer.
And then there are these little hidden gems, right? Things like the video assistant, which lets you pop a video out and keep watching while you scroll through something else. It has a secret mode that you can lock with your fingerprint, way more secure than standard incognito mode, and the QR scanner is just built right in. These are small things, but they make life so much easier.
But, and this was the massive but, for years, all those amazing features had one giant problem. This Reddit comment just sums it up perfectly. All that power, all that convenience, it was completely trapped on your phone.
And that leads us straight to the core issue, what I'm calling the great ecosystem gap. Samsung built this incredible world where your phone, your watch, your earbuds all talk to each other, but there was this glaring PC-size hole right in the middle of it.
It basically meant your digital life was split in two. That seamless experience you loved on your Galaxy phone just vanished the second you sat down at your computer.
And what exactly was left stranded on your phone? Pretty much everything that matters. All your bookmarks, your entire browsing history, and, this is the big one, all of your saved passwords in Samsung Pass. If you wanted to use them on your PC, you were just out of luck.
Well, that is finally changing. Samsung is officially plugging that hole and bringing its browser over to Windows PCs. So here's the deal. The beta officially launched on October 30th for Windows 10 and 11 users, but right now, it's just in the US and Korea. Don't worry though, they've promised that more regions are coming soon. And the one feature that fixes that huge problem we've been talking about? It's exactly what you'd hope for. Seamless sync across all your devices. And getting your Samsung Pass logads over to your PC is now incredibly easy. You just sign in with your Samsung account, scan a quick QR code with your phone, verify it's you, and boom, that's it. All those passwords that were trapped on your phone are now right there on your desktop.
But here's the thing. Samsung isn't just playing catch-up. They're actually trying to leapfrog the competition by building their powerful AI features right into the browser from day one.
It's a feature they're calling Browsing Assist. It's part of their whole Galaxy AI suite, and the goal is pretty simple. Use AI to help you digest information on the web way faster.
So how does that actually work? Okay, imagine you're reading a super long review of the S24 Ultra. You can ask for a standard summary, and it'll spit out the top 5 good things. But you can also ask for a detailed summary, and that's where the magic is. The AI is smart enough to find the nuance, including the phone's cons. It's not just making the text shorter, it's giving you a real, balanced overview in seconds.
And on top of summarizing, it's got another trick up its sleeve. It can translate an entire web page instantly with just a single click.
And we're not just talking about a couple of languages here. Right out of the gate, it supports 22 different languages. That covers almost 6 billion people around the globe. And Samsung says they're going to add even more.
So after all that, what's the verdict? Is Samsung Internet finally a real contender in the big browser wars? Or is this all just too little, too late? Let's break down why this is such a big move. 1. That seamless sync everyone's been begging for is finally here. 2. The AI isn't some clunky add-on. It's baked right in. 3. This really solidifies the entire Galaxy ecosystem, making it way harder to leave. And 4. It gives millions of Samsung fans a real legitimate alternative to just defaulting to Google for everything.
And this quote from Phone Arena just absolutely nails the strategy. Samsung's goal isn't really to get a bunch of die-hard Chrome or Firefox users to switch. The real play here is to give their own massive customer base a reason to stay inside the Samsung world for everything they do.
Which really just leaves us with one last question. And this one's for you. If you're deep in that Galaxy ecosystem, you've got the phone, the watch, maybe the laptop, is a faster, more private browser that finally syncs everywhere and has powerful AI built in, is that enough to make you finally ditch Chrome?